Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. Hoo-wee. I am going to follow up with this particular trial. This is in regards to Naziah Harris. This is a case out of Detroit where a man who is old enough or was old enough to be this child's parent um, has been charged with first degree premeditated unaliving and second degree criminal exual conduct and child exually abuse activity of Naziah Harris. It is very, very unfortunate. I don't like these cases because I just my mind start racing in regards to how can the people around her allow for, I'm so aware of my children's surroundings and I know I shouldn't be like that. I have to let them grow up and make their own decisions, but I'm a very aware as to everything that goes in life, and it's not being nosy, it's being a protective mother. I don't have any girls. I only have all boys, but if I had girls, it would be even worse. I would be on her. She would probably never go out the house. But anywho's that's neither here nor there. Let's tap into this article. I have been seeing this um, over the internet for the past couple of days now, and I believe that I've seen where trial has begun, and I am going to start watching it because I want to know exactly what happened. But this article is out of CBS. It states that a Detroit man will stand trial in the unaliving of missing 13-year-old Naziah Harris. Jarvis Butts, who is 42 as of today, of Detroit, is charged with first degree premeditated unaliving, second degree criminal exual conduct, and child exually abusive activity. Butts is accused of having an inappropriate relation with Naziah. She was last seen getting off of her bus at a corner of Cornwall and 3 Mile Drive in Detroit on January 9th, 2024. Her body has not been found. On Thursday, Judge Aaliyah Sabri sent the case over to the Third Circuit Court for trial, and I will pull up that court docket for you guys. "You're the monster in this whole picture," Sabri told Butts in court on Thursday. She, Naziah, did deserve love from parents and everyone who was in her life. She was ignored, she was neglected, and you took complete advantage of that. She wanted someone to love her, and she will never know what it feels like. I pray for the healing of all the victims and the young girls and possibly boys who have came or who have come into contact with you. Sabri continued, "As a community, we should look at this case as a prime example of how much work we have to do when it comes to protecting our children, especially Black girls." Prosecutors argued Thursday that there was enough evidence through November's testimony from one of Butt's business partners, cell tower tracking data, testimony from someone who claims to have seen Butts and Naziah together the evening she disappeared, and several Naziah's belongings in the area. Investigators tracked Butts in the days following her disappearance to prove that Butts unalived Naziah. The defense argued that there's not enough connection between the alleged evidence to suggest that Butts intended to cause Naziah unaliving. Ultimately, Sabri found there was enough evidence to let a jury decide the case. She, Sabri, held him accountable. She pointed out very significant things, even down to his body language during the whole thing. "Me and my family just really appreciate her for that," said Naziah's cousin Roxy. More than 20 witnesses, including a combination of experts, family members, and law enforcement officials, spoke in court over the past 4 days. 8 witnesses, including Naziah's grandmother and aunt, testified Monday. Nazia's aunt, Shannon Harris, testified that she did not suspect anything beyond a normal uncle niece bond between Butts and Nazia. And I'm going to show y'all something very disturbing. Butts also has been charged with the SA of two other girls in separate cases. And that, let me get off of that. Now, in another report, I seen that the aunt had a relationship with this man. People may think I'm weird, but anybody that I date, I do a background check on. And I haven't date like this is my fourth relationship that I've been in my whole entire life. Wait, actually, well, yeah, fourth relationship. And my current boyfriend, he was like, you did the background check on me? I sure did. I sure did. But I have to know who I'm getting in a relationship with. I have to know who I'm letting around my children because I don't trust anybody. Here is the MDOC Department of Corrections information. Um, Supervision date started February 7th, 2024, but that's not what I wanted to get into. This is what I wanted to get into. He was not recently, he was previously charged with criminal sexual conduct in a third degree with a person between 13 through 15. I ended up clicking on this. Oh my gosh. I think I might have to put on trigger warnings. That's why I do not like that's why I barely do the SA Diddy cases because it's too much. So 750.520D of the Michigan Penal Code for criminal sexual conduct in the third degree is, let me see if they had a specific section. D1A. D1A. So this here. A person is guilty of criminal sexual conduct in the third degree if the person engages in sexual penetration of another person and if any of the following circumstances exist: that the person is at least 13 years of age and under 16 years of age. He was also found guilty of weapons, firearms. The date of the actual offense was November 29th, 2004. He was sentenced October 31st, 2005. Discharge date January 4th, 2014. The minimum sentence 5 years, maximum sentence 15 years. He has an active probation for carrying a weapon. That offense took place April 15th, 2023, I'm sorry. He has a history of not only of underage sexual conduct, but also carrying weapons. Now, my mind starts to thinking, okay, well, if he was charged with that back in that, is he a registered ex offender? And he is. Here he is. This is the Michigan ex offender registry. Last verification date March 18th, 2019. Compliance status says that he is compliant. And this was updated in 2019. You know, they got to show the nearest school based off of his address, and it has the offenses. So, Auntie, what were you doing? And I'm not trying to listen. I'm not trying to judge anybody, but there are a few standards that I have set for myself. In no way on God's green earth will I be wrapped up with somebody who was involved in harming minors. No, no absolute way. Ladies and men, start doing these background checks on these people. And you don't even have to pay. It's public records. Majority of criminal records are public records in the United States of America. Search in your county. Search registries. This should have not happened. Now, I don't know the circumstances as a young lady because they said she was, looking for love and things of that nature, from her family members, her mother, her father. So I don't know, but for that auntie to say that she didn't think nothing outside of that other than the uncle and niece bond, no way. No way. I don't know what that. Okay. So now this is just on the third judicial circuit court of Michigan. This is not the district court. I only pulled up the circuit court because the case with Harris Naziah was actually transferred over to this in order for him to go to trial. But if you look at this, 2003, the weapons, controlled substances. 2005, weapons, firearms. 2023, weapons and firearms. The 2024 is the exual conduct of a person under 13. That is April 17th, 2024. We have another one, September 26th, 2024, that was filed. Another exual conduct with a person under the age of 13. Then we have November 1st, another exual conduct. And then we have this case. I'm tapping in to see. Oh, let me see. Let me go back in here because I want to see when the offense took place. Because with Naziah, it showed that that incident took place. Let me see. Offense date September 26th, 2022. The case that was filed on 11, what was that? 11, oh no, that's the 27. Okay. And he took a plea. He's taking pleas of not guilty. Not guilty. Let me see. I bet you I can't access none of this. Nope. I need to gain access so I can so I could gain access to this documents. But what I just want to show y'all this. This is what I wanted to show you this. This man has been doing this for a very long time. For a very, very long time. Um I'm speechless. I really don't know what to say. I'm going to probably go back and see if I can watch the beginning of the trial and kind of catch myself up to see what the testimonies were and kind of go from there and keep you guys updated with this. But ladies, gentlemen, please be like, if you have kids, hug your kids, be nosy, be a parent, be protective, but at the same time, let them learn. But be aware of your surroundings. Don't bring nobody in that you have no clue of, that you haven't done your research on. We live in a time today where you don't know. You honestly do not know about individuals these days. And I'll be darned if I bring anybody around me who will harm my kids because I will be behind bars. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, you all be blessed, and I'm out. Bye.